Greetings, adventurers, and well met. Master of Dungeons here on the Master of Dungeons Twitch channel, twitch.tv/Master of Dungeons TV. Welcome in. It is Sunday evening, time for some live Dungeons and Dragons play. Master of Dungeons Live, Adventures Beyond Phandalin. That is what we were playing this evening. Finally back at it. We are in the middle of combat. Just to let everyone know what's going on. We do play Adventures League rules with this. The players have all decided to forego the duplication of magic items at the end of each session and just kind of play it very similar to a homebrew game where they're going to wait to divide up their magic items at the end of the session. So when magic items get delivered, we just have somebody keep them as a story award kind of a story item, and then at the end of all of the campaign, when we finish up, they'll split those up amongst themselves. Many of them, 4 of them with the NPC have been through Phandalin below the Shrouded Obelisk, and then we were joined by Mindran afterwards to start playing through some of the Tier 3 content for Dungeons and Dragons. We are playing the most updated rules, 5.5. Yes, they took forever for them to finally admit that it was called 5.5, but they have been calling it 5.5 finally, and I think it's due to all of you, our wonderful chatters, who, like us, call it 5.5, even though they told us not to call it 5.5. I didn't sign an NDA, so I could not call it 5.5, so fuck off, I'm calling it 5.5, but welcome in, everyone. We are in the middle of combat in the Frost Jarl's Frozen Chasm, or crevasse, or whatever you want to call it. But before we get back to the fighting, which Ulmor is up, we're going to go ahead and reintroduce you to the characters that they're playing this evening. And starting us off, oh my gosh, Cap has a 195 stream streak. That is amazing. Congratulations and thank you so much. And Cap is also giving Phelix advantage on their first Roll20 test of the evening. So before you get that test, Phelix, why don't you remind everybody who you are playing, if you would, please.
I'll remind myself, too.
There you go.
I'm playing Phelix, the Lightfoot Halfling Order Describes Wizard, level 13, with the urchin background. Grew up on the streets of Neverwinter. I was temple diving one day, found a spell book, and figured out how to read it and cast spells from it. And now here he is, who knows how long later, fighting giants and not bothering with taking names. And with a whole heap of friends, and there we go.
Murder hoping our way through Icewind Dale. Thank you very much, Phelix. And then we have Hannibal.
Present. Hannibal Kane, Hildorf.
Oh, okay.
Hildorf monk, who leaves quite the impression. Proud, perfectly groomed chest hair. It's grown back nicely. Hasn't been burned off by a fireball in like 2 or 3 minutes. Armor's optional. Presence is undeniable. Level 13 monk. Way of the Ascendant Dragon. So cool wings, elemental fury, and spitting some fire here and there. Wielding my trusty battle axe Hugh when my fists aren't enough. I'm a far traveler raised outside of Phandalin, shaped pretty much by the wild frontier. As always, fiercely loyal to my closest 4 companions. And I guess my motto would be, I was born to move, to fight, and to live free. If you're in my way, Hugh and I will be happy to introduce ourselves.
All right, thank you, Hannibal. And then we have Ulmor Wakefield.
Yes. Sit forward and meet Ulmor Wakefield, half-orc, bard, barbarian, born in Neverwinter, raised poor but proud in a crowded Wakefield home, forged by a father's steady hand and a mother who broke her chains to return as a wandering warlock. Ulmor grew up on the open seas, chasing stories and storms until the great bardic colleges sharpened his tongue, his wit, and his magic. But tragedy carved its marks, a friend lost and another turned bitter, and a heart that learned to roar. Now, when fury rises, the barbarian within takes the stage. When the calm returns, the bard's voice carries the tale. He fights for his family and for the ones he's lost, and for the dragonborn cleric, Mindran, whose quiet strength keeps the fire from consuming him whole. War song, heartbreak, thunder, this is Ulmor Wakefield, the stormborn skald of the Wakefield saga.
All right, thank you very much, Ulmor. And then
There
we
we go.
have Mindran. Mindran, go ahead with your introduction, please.
Mindran Duskwalk doesn't fear the dark. However, she hates false advertising, because when the dark promises terror and only delivers mildly inconvenient lighting, somebody's getting sued. A lich erased her village like it was a typo. Oops. Family. Home. History. Just Control-Alt-Delete. She survived because fate is bad at paperwork and rage refuses to die quietly. That kind of pain doesn't heal. It just migrates into your posture. Slouch of the Damned. Very popular this season. Eventually, that posture put her in front of the Raven Queen. Mindran wanted revenge. The Queen offered employment, some benefits, no vacation days, eternal oversight. So Mindran became the thing undead nightmares warn their children about. She hunted the restless, the hungry, the I'm technically alive if you squint and tilt your head crowd. No speeches, no glory. Just the quiet end they'd been dodging like taxes. And eventually, she got her revenge. Turns out closure fits better than rage. Less chafing, easier to move in, breathes better. With her debt paid and her personality still sharpened into a weapon, she wandered back into the world looking for fortune, or at least something interesting enough to justify consciousness. Now she's stuck with a monk who treats inner peace like a cardio workout, a bard-barian with Pika and a lifelong feud with geography, a mage who stays quiet until the exact moment reality needs to panic, and a cleric/den mother trying to herd this disaster into something resembling a functioning party while they fight giants. Mindran doesn't lead, she doesn't follow. She counts exits, watches shadows, and quietly keeps everyone alive long enough to regret their decisions with full emotional clarity. You're welcome.
All right, thank you very much, Mindran. Of course, they are joined by the NPC cleric, Shae Moonrise, the Twilight Domain cleric, Wood Elf, follower of Saluna and Illustrae. And again, as mentioned by Mindran, she does kind of act like a den mother trying to keep them alive. All right, let's join us where we had last left off, in the middle of combat in the lower level of the glacial rifts. Let's see here. On the battlefield, we have a Big B's crushing hand. Looks like we have Phelix over here, concentrating on the Big B's. We have Ulmor raging down here. There's some bardic inspiration from Ulmor on Hannibal. And it looks like, Ulmor, you are up and ready to go. Does anyone recall why the yellow is on the ogre? Is that my initiative placeholder? That's what I've usually been doing of late. All right, Ulmor, you're up.
No.
Oh, we also have Mindran's spirit in there, too. All right, you are up, Ulmor.
Okay.
Bard-barian.
Ulmor is raging and not really paying too much attention to what's behind him, and just going to charge forward with his spear and try to stab this guy right here
Okay.
in front of him.
That will strike true, swinging that spear with the 26. For 13 damage. Got it.
The icon there. He's going to swing again on his second attack.
Swinging true yet again. The spear finds home, doing 10 points of damage. Creature
And,
barely is standing, but it still stands. If you want to use your bonus action for the butt end of the spear.
Bonus action for the butt end. Yes, we will go with that.
Go for the butt.
Go for the butt. Swinging away.
That will strike true as well.
And 8 bludgeoning.
Plus your 3 from rage. We'll make it
Plus 3.
11, which will fell that ogre. There has been a redemption in chat. Fingers will give Hannibal a natural 20 on the next D20 test. Mindran, you are up. Lightning arrow, firing a lightning arrow at this guy. Did you want to step back, because that will include you in that lightning arrow? You will provoke 1 attack of opportunity, but you're not doing too bad because you are within 10 feet. There's just your spirit in between. This one will use a reaction to swing horribly, probably at you. It was going to swing its great club, and it will miss and whiff the air above you. Oh. Wah, wah.
Double trouble.
As your attack hits or misses the target, the weapon and ammunition you're using transforms into a lightning bolt. Instead of taking any damage or other effects from the attack, the target takes 48 lightning damage on a hit or half as much as damage on a miss. So still go ahead and roll your lightning arrow damage, please. We are playing Adventures League rules, so there are no such thing as called critical fumbles, other than a critical fumble automatically misses. So we'll still take 13 points of damage. It will, and then everything within 10 feet of it will have to make a dexterity saving throw. Mindran's DC is a 15, so give me a DC 15 for your spirit for its saving throw, and then I will make some DC 15 dexterity saves for the other ogres that are around the outside there. I did say around the outside. I'd like to hear it a few more times from people. Feel free.
Around the outside. Around the outside.
So that was going to take the same. We'll just go ahead and say it takes the same amount of damage. And the dexterity saving throw for this one. Oh, making the save. So we'll just take 7. All right. That was your first attack. That was a bonus action for your firing your first ranged attack. You have your second ranged attack as well. That going to the same target, or is it going to the one up here? Go ahead and ping which one you would like for the next attack to go to. All right. That will hit the ogre. They are just big sacks of hit points. All right. And we have that taken care of. Here and there. All right. Anything else for Mindran? Bonus shot. Fire away. Assuming the one in the back, since it does have to be at a different target, right? The bonus shot. Oh! A 13 natural 1 will miss. I would suggest grabbing that little emote that we have there to throw your dice out and grab some new dice. All right, so that would be the end of Mindran's turn, correct? All right, that will bring us around to Phelix. Phelix, you do have advantage at your first D20 test from the redemption in chat.
All right. I'm going to start off with a chromatic orb. I'm going to upcast it to 5th level. I think we're just going to stick with I'll stick with fire damage for it all. To start with this one here.
Okay. Oh, Beast Spirit. Hold on, real quick. You can keep that roll, no problem. We do have the Beast Spirit for
Okay.
Mindran to go. Yeah, go ahead, Mindran. We all forgot about it because it's hard to see it down there. That will strike the ogre. Let's check the spirit to see if there's any bonus to that damage. Plus the spell's level piercing, so it's yes, +4, so that will be enough to finish off that ogre with 6 remaining hit points up above there. All right, there we go. We got the Beast Spirit in there. You can still keep that 30 attack, Phelix, with your advantage.
All right. That's at level 5.
What type of damage we're doing again?
We're doing fire.
Fire, okay.
Oh, that is awful.
At least it jumps, though.
That's true, but that's a lot of ones.
That is.
All right, I'm going to jump it to this one here.
Hey, Killer 7, welcome in, welcome in. Jump to which one? Ping that again for me, please.
This one here.
Got it.
That's a 21 to hit.
That will hit, yes. For 25.
That's a 25 damage. 4, 6, 1. 1, 2, 3, 8. Ooh, just barely made it in there.
The 4s and the 1, or the 1s, I should say, yes, the 1s.
The 1s, yeah. So jump it to this one.
Okay.
25 hit. That's 29 damage.
Nice.
7, 1, 1, 4, 2.
Mm-hmm.
And then that leaves this one down here.
Well,
as our next
technically,
target.
go ahead and do me a favor and pop up your spell description. If you would, please. I just want to double check the actual wording of the spell.
Yep.
Make sure it's something that you can see. Because technically, you don't really see through the manifest mind, and you're not casting through the manifest mind. I just want to double check as long as it just says in range. Yep, it does not say you have to see them. Although the target does say a creature in range, within range that you can see. So unfortunately, we'll not be able to jump to the frost giant.
Okay.
But that was still a massive amount of damage, and you still have your bonus action with the big beast hand back there as well.
Oh man, I had plans for something to do with the big beast hand, but I don't know if I'll do that. No, I'm not going to. I'm just going to punch this one with the big beast hand.
I think that yellow might have been on there because that one dashed from somewhere. I think that might have been what it was.
That sounds familiar.
Yeah. So I found my placeholders over here for initiative inside one of the walls. 30 will definitely strike that ogre. And proper. Ooh, for 16 force. Just so you know, chat, also you're seeing my view of Roll20, so you're going to see some things on the GM layer, some things that aren't on the GM layer, and stuff like that. So do your best not to relay that to chat, if you would be so kind. All right, anything else for Phelix?
No, I think I've done a fair share.
You have done a fair share of damage. The cloud giants are up. Don't forget at the end of your turn, if you haven't yet, to take your 19. I believe that was the last roll from Shae, and it was the 19 temporary hit points. Unfortunately, Hannibal and Ulmor, you're outside of that range at the moment.
Yes.
The cloud giant is then up. The cloud giant is going to take a swing in a couple of directions. It's got a fairly long reach with the Morning Star, and it's going to take a Morning Star swing at Shae and a Morning Star swing at Phelix. At Shae first, it will miss as she kind of brings up Waith to kind of fend off the attack, and it swings around the other direction with its reach towards Phelix. Oof!
Oof.
Whacking Phelix right in the skull for
Should have done the
39
other.
points of damage. Yes, the beast does get the bonus hit points. Yes, Mindran. It is temporary hit points. It doesn't count technically as healing, but if you just want to add the 19 to its normal hit points, that's totally fine. And the thwack hits you so hard, Phelix, that you bump into something unseen directly behind you.
Nice.
And Shae is up. Not being able to see Ulmor and Hannibal, she will feel them inside her Twilight Sanctuary aura. Whoever is side-eyeing Smokey the Design Lizard for egging on chat here. Okay, fair enough. We will give that NPC. We'll give that advantage to the NPC down here. We'll go ahead and give that to the Frost Giant when the Frost Giant's up. Advantage there. Shae is going to mentally say through the various telepathic bond, you need to get into the aura because it's getting rough out here. Bonus action, she is going to drop a healing word on Phelix. For 10 points. Oh, no, I'm sorry, 9 points of healing. And then she is
Curious,
going. Go ahead.
What do we hear through the telepathic bond when Phelix takes that almost 40 hit points of damage? What do Ulmor and I hear? Because we don't know what the fuck's going on. We're just like fighting this one thing.
Oof.
Oof.
What?
And then Shae is going to swing around with Waith and try to bring it down on the Cloud Giant. And Waith cries out, wanting revenge because she took it from a Cloud Giant, if you guys recall.
Oh yeah.
And the attack not going through, it is highlighted. You may have to open a character sheet. Oh, there it goes. There it went through. And that will whiff. And at the end of her turn, she will go ahead and pop up her Tri-Sanctuary will go off. And that is 18 temporary hit points if you do not already have those. Or if you have more than that. If you have less than that, you can go up to 18. That is her turn. On this round, Phelix, you discover what is behind you. Do you? Hold on, let me see here. You might not. Depending on what spell they actually cast. Yes, you do see them. As they are going to come into view. Beholder.
You better tell us what it is, chat.
And it is going to swing at you with its large glaive. AC of 21.
Casting shield.
All right, that will take you up to 22. And it does get 2 attacks. It will swing again, missing. The Frost Giant is up. The Frost Giant has advantage on their first attack. Fortunately, we do not have token action set up on these this older version of Tales from the Yawning Portal. But it does have advantage on its first attack. It doesn't take 2 great axe swings. They're both going to go to Hannibal. AC of 28
Misses.
for 26 slashing. You can, of course, deflect it if you have a reaction still.
I haven't used a reaction yet, as far as I could tell, because I went first, and then it was Ulmer's turn.
Correct.
So I will, since it's no longer missiles, I will deflect that attack. And I will scroll. I gotta put this shit in alphabetical order instead of level order, because stupid.
So it's a D10 plus your Dex modifier, which is what, a +5? And your monk level, which is 12?
Or 13, right?
13?
13 plus 5 plus...
So 23 plus 5, or, 18 plus a D10. So 23 points you're able to deflect, so you'll still take 3 slashing damage. And it swings again, missing. The only 2 ogres remaining on the field are ogres, keep in mind. This one is going to shift around to Mindran. This one's going to stay on the bestial spirit there. Thank you for the resub, Luddington. Very much. G. Luddington. Very much appreciated. So this one's going to attack the bestial spirit with its great club strike. AC of 19 for 13 bludgeoning. And Mindran has something in response, it appears. No, it did not leave the beast's range of attack. So the beast will take 13 bludgeoning. And then the other ogre will swing at Mindran. And will hit Mindran for 12 bludgeoning. Make sure to take that off of your temporary hit points and not your actual hit points. Any reaction for Mindran? Doesn't look like it. If so, we'll come back to it. That will take us to the top of round 4 and Hannibal.
All right. Even though I think she's a chode, I have a nat 20 for my first attack from fingers. So
Indeed.
How do you want to... It'll be a hue attack.
Okay, just swing the hue, and then we'll apply that damage, and then you can add the extra damage from the natural 20. So go ahead and roll the extra damage dice from hue.
Just what, a 8 or a
D8?
D10?
Well, yeah, D8, I believe. From Battle Axe,
Okay.
I think.
I think it's the holding over the formula. It says D10 plus
yes.
Dex.
Yeah, so go ahead. We'll just add 2 to that roll. That's fine. So that'll be 22. That'll work.
So that's attack 1. Hue attack 2. Balls.
Oof. 12 wanted to move up into position.
Temper tantrum. I slam Hugh down and say, bitch. And I'm going to drop a flurry of blows. Or, yeah.
Slap the shit out of him.
Yep. I'm like, Ulmor, where the fuck are they? We're fighting down here, and they're like looking for treasure up there or something.
They're not doing anything.
We got these giants up here. It's like, giants and
I know they have great constitution, but I'm going to try to make that a stunning strike.
Okay. DC is 17.
Yeah.
Con save
Roll
for
low.
the giant. Oh,
Hell yeah.
it is stunned. Taking 17 points of bludgeoning. Nice.
Yep. Now when it's stunned, I just have advantage, right?
If you look in your journals, up towards the top, you will see a handout that says conditions.
ABC. Stunned. Stunned says incapacitated.
And you can click on that link.
Attacks have advantage.
Yes.
And incapacitated means...
They basically have to be paralyzed in order for you to get the auto crit, basically.
Okie doke. So that was flurry of blows 2.
All right, and you have disadvantage on this attack from fingers this time, Hannibal.
And I have advantage, so it balances out.
Yes.
Stupid ass fingers.
They don't care. They're on vacation.
Yeah, wait till they have to roll a new character next time we play.
Minus 13 damage. That should be all your 3 attacks from Flurry of Blows, correct?
That sure is.
All right. That brings us up to Ulmor. You
All
can
right.
definitely start to both of you. Now that the ogres you are facing down below towards the south have gone, you can definitely hear as you both turn around and see that there is more fighting up to the north.
All right. Ulmor will work his way up a little bit and go here. He's his little friend there is in right beside him. Telepathically, start talking. So he wants to do a couple things. First, he wants to attack recklessly on this guy.
Okay. Well, you don't have to attack recklessly on that guy, just so you know. If you want to use your recklessness for something else, that's fine, but he's already stunned, so you already have advantage.
I do want to use it.
Okay.
I use it recklessly, and then
Oh, you want to use one of your other abilities that takes away the advantage? Gotcha.
I want to use the brutal strike.
Gotcha, okay.
So,
Do you want to use a forceful blow with that, or do you want to use the hamstring blow?
I was thinking the hamstring blow, but I would like to use forceful, but it's going to put him right there in the wall. He's not going
Correct,
anywhere.
okay.
So hamstring, just in
Okay.
case. All right.
So 29 will strike true for 11 damage. That will reduce his speed by 15.
Then striking again with the spear.
Hitting again. What is with Ulmor hitting tonight?
Hey, don't piss off the dice gods. All right. And that's his bonus action. Everything's there. And I will...
Oh, that is not a
Move.
bonus action, I don't believe.
Right. It's not his bonus action. Okay.
You still have the butt. Still hit him in the butt.
Hit him with the butt. The butt
Real
of the...
quick, hold on real quick. Also, give me the extra D10 from the brutal strike.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's one of the whole reasons I did it was to get the
Mhm.
extra D. Yep. Right. D10.
Nice, 5. Okay. And then the butt end. Still have advantage.
Now the butt. Yes. The butt and striking.
A 13 will miss, unfortunately.
Missing. Okay.
All right, that brings us back around to Mindran. Mindran, of course, is not at a loss with his bow. He has a handy plus, has a flame tongue short sword, I believe. Oh, using your bow. Keep in mind you will still have disadvantage because the ogre is right there in your melee range. Oh, Hunter's Mark. Okay, as your bonus action, Hunter's Mark the Cloud Giant. Gotcha. And don't yell at me. Keep in mind, you don't have, since you don't use the shield, you don't have to drop your bow. You can just easily pull out your short sword and swing it over to the ogres to start finishing them off. All right, well, like I said, if you're going to want to use your bow, you can. It's not a problem because your beast does go after you, but because you are still in melee, you will have disadvantage on your attack against the Cloud Giant because something is engaged with you in melee. So fire away at the Cloud Giant. Not the ogre, okay. Ow! 10 extra damage. You don't even have to roll damage. It's going to kill the ogre. Because it takes 10 from the fire alone. Okay, that ogre is dead. Now, if you want to take your second attack, just drop your short sword, take your second attack at the Cloud Giant. You can easily without having disadvantage. That will strike true. Doing 30 points of damage. Nice. Nothing really within range of your Hordebreaker shot. So if you want to take the attack for your bestial spirit. I think your spirit should have 2 attacks at this level, right? Yes. So he should have 2 attacks, yeah. Because whatever the spell level was, half the spell level. So it does have 2 attacks, yeah. I'm sure it's got more than a plus. I think that's a +4 to hit. So that is going to be a hit against the ogre. It's +4 to damage. Ooh, nice. 12 points. And swing the second attack. That is definitely going to hit. And indeed, the bestial spirit does take down the ogre. Nice. Any more movement for Mindran or any movement for the bestial spirit? Feel free to move it as well, and we will bring Phelix up. Phelix, you turn around to see an ogre magi right behind you, an Oni.
Oh, no, not an Oni. All right.
Oh, it's no longer invisible. Take the invisibility condition off of it.
All right, so I'm going to start by moving Bigby's hand.
Okay.
I can move the hand up to 60 feet and then cause an effect.
Mm-hmm.
So 10, 20, 30,
Moving it down right beside you.
right next to me. And then I think I'm just going to punch the Oni with the hand.
Okay. And that's your bonus action, or is it your action to move it?
That is my bonus action.
Okay, that's what I thought. Go ahead.
I'll double check it, but
I think it is a bonus action, yeah.
as a bonus action on your turn. Oh. I didn't do concentration.
Nope.
I didn't do a concentration check. Do you want me to do that?
Yeah. Go ahead and do the concentration since you haven't done anything with it yet. Yeah, go ahead. You're not no
19. Okay. Yeah, so punch him with the hand. 24.
That will hit.
28 force damage.
Got it.
And as an action, I'm going to I'll do another chromatic orb. I'll start with the Oni, and I'll upcast it to level 4.
Keep in mind, you will have disadvantage on your attack rolls unless you have any of the new
Yeah, that's fine.
feats.
Don't have any of them, so.
An AC of 20 will hit the Oni.
So level 4. That's 31 damage.
Got it.
814, 864, so 2 doubles.
Only counts for
So
one.
that's going to come. That's going to come back to the storm giant.
That's Cloud Giant, by the way.
Oh, cloud giant. That's 17.
17, I think, is going to hit the Cloud Giant. It does.
Oh, cool. That's
27.
27 damage.
Got it.
And all fire on those.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
and I don't think I can get to the cloud giant or this one from there. No, it'd be around weird corners. So,
All right.
that's it.
That brings the Cloud Giant back up. The Cloud Giant is going to turn, having been blasted multiple times by Phelix. It's going to swing at Phelix. AC of 29, Phelix.
Yeah, that hits.
25 piercing.
That was 18. So 25, 18 gone. So that was 7.
7 real, and then, of course, you can shield with your reaction to have the next one miss.
Yes, I will do that.
All right, Sharon is getting ticked off because she has to keep casting heals on Phelix, and she is mad at the monsters and the Dungeon Master for putting Phelix in this predicament.
Oh.
But then she is the Dungeon Master kind of in a way. She is going to say... What should she cast? What should she cast?
Well, no, just kidding.
Yeah. That's not really going to help with just 2 creatures left. I don't even think she can see this Frost Giant, to be honest. She cannot. She can just see the Oni and the Cloud Giant. She says, "Don't worry, Phelix. I can revivify you." And she is going to go ahead and take a swing with Wave at the Cloud.
Fucking hit.
And she hits.
Oh,
Doing 8 radiant, 3 slashing, and 9 from the giant slayer damage. And the cloud giant needs to make a strength saving throw. Not massive, but it can still fail. It doesn't, so it is not knocked prone. But it does still do 20 points of damage. But with the bonus action, she will heal you for at least, we'll do level 2 healing word, which is +3, so 9. And then her roll again for temporary hit points is 16. Just 16 temporary hit points if you have less. The Oni is up. It is taking some damage too. Whew. It is going to attempt to cast a spell. Oh, you already used your reaction for the shield, that's right.
Yeah.
It doesn't care about a cloud giant. It's not here for the cloud giant. It's here to speak with the Jarl, right? What better way to ingratiate it to the Jarl than to cast a cone of cold?
You did that on purpose.
What?
What?
Thwarted my sentinel.
What?
How did I thwart your sentinel?
No, it's coming from the other spot, not from the one next to you.
Oh, bummer.
Oh, yeah, this is the stuff you said that they're outside just fucking around, not fighting anything, while you guys are down here fighting.
I'm not seeing what's going on. I just saw what I thought was a cone pop up here.
Yep. Fortunately, it doesn't go around the corners there, so all of you that are back in here is not going to be hit by it. But it's going to be hitting Phelix, Shaelrin. It's not going to hit the bestial spirit as well. Just you don't have to worry about that. But Mindran, Shaelrin, and Phelix and the cloud giant are going to be hit by the Oni's cone of cold. It's pretty much the same as the old one. So it is DC 13 con save or 41 cold damage. Whew. It's not bad for DC 13, though.
Oh,
No, that doesn't.
Cloud Giant makes it. Oh, poor Phelix.
Ooh.
use your inspiration or take mine.
I forgot to even put it in there.
Yeah, if you want to use your heroic inspiration to reroll the 3, you can.
All right, I'll do it. Didn't
Damn
help.
it.
10 still does not make it, so that is 41 cold. The Cloud Giant saves, so they take 20 cold.
I have resistance to cold damage, so I
Okay,
take half.
that's good. So you take 20 points. That's good. Mindran, did you want to use your... Yeah, you can use your heroic inspiration to reroll your con save, yeah. Nice! All right, so Mindran only takes 20 points. Keep in mind to take the 16 off of your temporaries and then take 2 off of your normal hit points. And then Shaelrin's going to attempt her Constitution saving throw. She is going to fail. But she is going to take off 18 from that 41 first, which should put it down to 23. She shouts through the rearies, "'Tis but a frostburn."
Nice. Oh, Ulmor made it up into the freaking twilight, didn't he?
He did.
Bastard.
All right, that is the Oni's turn. And that will bring us around to the Frost Giant. The Frost Giant is yet again going to swing its Great Axe at Hannibal.
It was stunned. When does it unstun?
Oh, it doesn't get unstunned until the start of your turn. That's right. Whew.
So he could just fuck off with that critical hit.
I might just save that for the next attack. Ogre's out. I would have had to remove the ogre because I just still had the initiative placeholder there. And the Frost Giant is still stunned. That brings us around to Hannibal, and now it is unstunned.
I look at the Frost Giant and tell him to wake up, and then I hit him. Whatever. I've got the fucking focus points. Let's make him make another Constitution save. I'll drop another focus point.
It will make the save.
All right. I just have to kill him outright. You. We're gonna do a flurry of belows.
Are you sure you want to do flurry, or do you want? Never mind. You already stated it. Go ahead. You already stated it. It's okay.
Yeah, it's okay.
No worries.
When I did the stunning strike, I dropped 2 focus points anyway, since it's way too much work to put one back.
Yep, gotcha. Too much work to put one back. Okay. Hey, at least we're saying focus points. We've moved on from key, right?
Hey, I'm on it.
That will finish off the Frost Giant.
Punch him one more time out of spite. Fucking crit. Fucking. And I'll move up into the sanctuary.
Okay.
Oh shit. That was 30. That was 30. I have 45 plus 20, so 35, 40.
It would be nice if you had any more attacks, but you don't because you used your third attack to hit the corpse, and you crit.
Oh well.
All right.
What you get for being funny.
We are back around to Ulmor.
Take my 19. I'm in the sanctuary now. Take my 19 hit points
well, actually,
back.
it's only 16. It's only 16 this round.
Oh, bullshit. Fucking taxes.
Well, before Ulmor goes, it is the top of the round. Go ahead and if you're watching, we do have to run 3 to 5 minutes of ads every hour. Those ad break is going to be coming up here very, very shortly. So if you want to take time to stretch your legs, use the restroom, grab some snacks, replenish your beverages, let the dog out, check on your kids, all of that. Go ahead and do so, and we will be back on the other side of the ad break. So please stick around. We'll be back in just a few. All right, we're back on the side of the ad break. Thank you so much for your patience. Back to the combat. Ulmor, you are up.
All right. Just going to run forward and look around. I don't know what's going on down there or up there. Oh,
Ulmor, help.
who are those guys? What is this right here behind? Is this?
This is Hannibal. This is Shaelrin. This
Okay.
is a cloud giant. And this is an ogre mage or an oni.
Okay. Let's see what fit in here. Maybe able to get here.
I'm little. You could punch over me.
If you want to throw your lightning bolt javelin, you can easily hit just the oni and the cloud giant without hitting Shaelrin or Phelix.
If you missed, you hit Phelix. Oh.
No, if you miss from there, you'll hit Hannibal right in the back of the head.
Booyah. Let's do it.
All right. Each creature in the line will have a DC 13 dex saving throw or take 17 damage. Let's check that for the Cloud Giant first. He will succeed, but he will still take 8 lightning. And then once it hits the creature, which a 24 will strike, we'll take the javelin damage plus 10 lightning. So go ahead and roll the damage from the javelin.
Okay. I think it'll have rage on there, but of course it won't do that.
So 16 more. Got it. And if you want to pull out a regular javelin to throw at the cloud giant, you can do so.
Doing it.
-26 will hit.
And minus rage, of course.
8. Got it. Any bonus actions?
Yes. Inspiration to Phelix.
Okay.
Inspiration to Phelix.
Bardic Inspiration to Phelix. Mindran.
You can't see me breakdancing.
Fire it away. Fire away, Mindran. Nice. That will strike true. Taking all of the damage on the first shot for 29. And second shot, 25 will strike true as well. We'll take off the damage from the psychic. We'll add the hunter's mark. So that is 3.16 more. All right. Unfortunately, there is not room for the beast to get through, as the cloud giant is blocking anything through that passage. So I'm assuming you want to have the bestial spirit just dodge for now for this round. I'll wait until you type in what you need to type in. No worries. You will bathe and dodge. Okay, he'll start cleaning himself and dodge at the same time. Fair enough, Felix. You are up. Chasing his tail.
Well,
It's dodging.
Bigby's hand is going to punch the Oni again.
Nice. 22 will strike true.
24 force damage.
Got it.
Oh, it's still alive. Oh, you know what? Yeah, let's do that. I'm gonna True Strike.
Okay.
Hit it with my dad. Pull out the dagger and stab
Dagger
it.
of Venom. Isn't that what you're wielding is the Dagger of Venom?
Yeah. Oof, that was a bad roll.
An AC of 12 will miss the Oni unless you want to use Hannibal's heroic inspiration that he offered you earlier. Actually,
I'm
Or
good.
do you want to use the bardic inspiration that was just given to you?
Oh,
by
there
the
we go.
bard-barian?
Bardic inspiration.
Yes.
That's a
Right.
D6.
It's a D6. It's a 4, so 16.
Hits on the number.
Ah, there it is. Bardic inspiration for the win. Well, Phelix for the win.
9 damage.
9 radiant.
Oh. Oh, the sliver.
My turn.
All right, take 16 temporary hit points for being inside the area. The cloud giant turns back around, seeing everyone come into view. It is going to first assess what it sees around, but it is still going to continue to try to pummel Phelix. AC of 22 for 24
That hits.
piercing. An AC of 24 for 19 piercing. So the first damage is only going to be 8, so a total of 27 damage altogether. Sheldon is up. She is
I
going
want a sentinel on that before we. Right. Hits with an attack.
with a creature within 5 feet of you takes. Yeah, sure.
Yay.
Got it.
Okay.
Damn it.
So Sheldon's actually going to back up. She's going to take the brunt. Actually, no, she's not. She's going to try to be the hero here. She's going to swing Waith.
Let's go.
Go,
She's
Sheldon.
going to smack him.
Nice.
Oh my gosh, she's going to do 25 points of damage. She's going to kill the cloud giant.
Fuck yeah.
And she is going to rush over, and she is going to stand about. She's going to actually move up right beside Phelix. And as a bonus action, she's going to go ahead and healing word at level 3. Actually, she's not even going to healing word. She's just going to stand there with Phelix. Somebody's going. Oh, never mind. It goes next. I shouldn't have any bonus action damaging stuff.
Fine, don't worry about me.
She's got to heal you. She has to heal you. She's gonna heal you. She can't.
Ooh.
She can't. That's an action. She only healing word. She will cast it at 4th level though.
$18.
Hold on, I'm missing 3d4. $26 plus 3, 29. No, I'm sorry. 20. No, it would be 26. Yeah, 26 points.
18. Plus 8. All right.
The Oni is up. The Oni is going to use ability to cast a spell.
I got one third level spell slot left. Let's counterspell it.
All right. So your spell save DC is what?
19.
19 has to make a Constitution saving throw to get the spell off. It will.
Ah,
It turns invisible and leaves.
Poof.
Taking you out of combat.
Ooh. All right.
I have no monk shit that sees invisibility. Damn it.
We do have shit that sees invisibility. Blessing of Doomathine. Gain True Sight for 1 minute.
Do you want to waste it on a creature that has 2 hit points that is most likely not coming back at all?
He left.
Yeah.
If you
Fucking
wish,
hate it when they
feel
run.
free to go ahead and waste your abilities.
When's the last time we used Blessing of Doomathine?
That's true. You always hardly ever use it when you should be
I'm using
it a
Blessing
lot.
of Doomathine.
For the next minute, you'll have True Sight.
Where the fuck to go?
It is gone.
Nice.
He is casting Brown Pants, Mindran. He cast the spell Brown Pants.
Nice.
But it does take you out of combat. You do know that the ogres came out of this area up here. The giants were down in this room here with a few of the ogres. You also noted that some had come from around this area as well. But oddly enough, nothing had come up from this area. There was a bit coming out of here and here. Mostly from the loud noises that you were making from a lot of the combat going on and there. Keeping in mind that when you had initially came into this room, what stopped the giants from ringing the bell and the alarm was because Mindran had cast silence in this room. If you recall.
Yeah, we moved the boulder and then cast that.
And because you cast silence, and once you defeated that, you went ahead and went over here. And this is where you had fought the dragons.
Yes. Okay.
Mindran was talking long rest. We could probably pull it off.
Let's go down here and loot this room here and take a long rest and put a guard right here just in case. The manifest mind. Hey, can you tell the manifest mind to guard this? I'm gonna go over here and eat and take a nap.
Well, keep in mind that not only can Phelix do it, but Sharon will take the brunt so Phelix doesn't have to, and she will go ahead and ritually cast Liamon's tiny hut.
Oh,
Because she can ritually cast that as well. But if you want to loot the rooms nearby to see what was there, there are 3 different rooms to loot.
Ulmor goes south.
Okay, everyone heads down into the southern room. That's fine. Let me pull that up. For spells there, lower locations. Room number 9. There were 8 ogres that you fought there as well. You note that there's a pile of hides for each one of the ogres, rags for sleeping, a wooden box for goods, and a peg to hang other garments, and a bag. Each ogre, let's see here, we're just going to have all of them have the same amount of coin. So Phelix, give me a D100. Mindran, give me a D100. And Ulmor, give me a D100.
57.
Okay, 57 times 8 is how many silver pieces they have.
That's method. You're right.
20 times 50 is how many gold pieces they have.
That's 1,000.
And 76 times 100 is how many... I'm sorry. That was incorrect. My apologies. Times 8 for each one. So 57 times 8 is how much silver. 76 times 8 is how... I'm sorry, 20 times 8 is how much gold. and 76 times 8 is additional gold.
Oh, I lost.
So it's 456 for the silver.
Yep.
It isn't any fucking electric.
160 for the.
That's why I did the math real quick. Is that it's times 20 times that is for an extra gold.
And
Because why?
608 for the last one.
Okay. Got it.
All right.
1608 gold pieces, 456 silver pieces.
All right. You have bags of holding, a haversack, as well as the portable hole. You can easily head up Mindran. Shae will go with you if no one else wants to go. She suggests that you and Ulmor go together while she and Phelix start preparing the camp. If Hannibal and Ulmor and Mindran wants to head up there to examine the other rooms, you can do so. Up in this area is where the other ogres came from. Up in that chamber does seem to be a cavern. You do note that the Oni's corpse, as you also said, you loot the bodies and loot the rooms and stuff like that. The Oni did have something on itself with 5 beads remaining. He also had a pouch containing 6 500 gold piece gems. Phelix has seen these before. You can easily recognize what it is. It is a necklace of fireball with 5 beads on it. Damn it, that is my fault. I did not realize that. I would have used the shit out of that. I completely forgot that he only had that.
Oh.
Was he only the one that disappeared?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Oh, yeah.
You didn't get that. That's right. You didn't get that. No wonder. Good call. See, take back your inspiration there. If you already have it, give it back to somebody else.
I do have it. I'll give it back to somebody else.
However, there is this emissary's cabin. Apparently, the Oni and the ogres that were there seem to have waiting for an audience with the Jarl. That they were meeting with Jarl to head back to their own encampment. And it seems that the scroll in the Oni's belongings, because the Oni's belongings are still up here, that the Lord, the Jarl, had promised the Lord of the Oni 25 grand worth of gems. If you happen to know where those were, you can search around to try to find them. But you do happen to note that there is a small iron casket, I should say, amongst the belongings of the Oni.
Well, let's investigate the cask.
Sure. Give me intelligence checks. Oh, great! We got the right people to have up there for this.
Well, that's right. On it. No problem.
You want to give if you already had your inspiration, do you want to give it to Mindran?
Oh, stop the presses. Ulmor.
Oh my
He knows
gosh, are you kidding me? Come on.
He knows his alcohol.
Actually, to be honest, this actually is probably best for you to figure it out, because you look at this casket. It's a box itself. Is about 10 inches long by about 6 inches wide and about 4 inches deep. It's not like a cask of beer or anything like that. But
It's a guitar case.
you do kind of recognize it because the iron casket itself has a number of different plates made of platinum and gold and silver and such like that. And you note that the box opens by sliding certain plates to the left and then on the top and all those different things. It has a bunch of different areas to store stuff in. Very similar to your haversack. As the box actually operates as a bag of holding.
Put it in the haversack.
Don't put it in.
You're not there.
I know.
It's a casket of holding.
It's a casket of holding, yes. And inside, you do happen to note that the box does currently contain 500 gold, a potion of mind control, Frost Giant, and a potion of Cloud Giant strength.
Okay.
Now, we'll note on the body of the Cloud Giant did have a silver belt with ivory and gems worth 600 gold. So the belt that the Cloud Giant was wearing was worth 600 gold. And that body is there.
Okay. All right, so to back up, the necklace of fireballs is a no-go.
You don't have one, yes. No fire,
Well,
no necklace of fireballs, and no 6 gems worth 500 gold each. Those gems are not there, correct?
Okay, no problem. All right. Cloud Giant strength. Ooh, 27. Very rare. Okay.
You do know, Mindran knows, Ulmor and Hannibal don't because you had went down to the chamber where Phelix and Shelburne are. But Mindran does know that the Cloud Giant came out of this room.
Yeah, let's go check it out.
Oh, there's an entrance right up here. Really difficult to squeeze through, but go ahead and just, screw it, go through the walls. It's fine.
There's a little opening there.
Yeah, it's a little tight, but okay, fair enough.
My chest hair is greasy.
Inside that room does appear to be the Cloud Giant's chambers, the guest chambers for the Cloud Giant.
Get through there.
Inside, torchlit place adorned with tapestries, comfortable chambers, skins, and hides covering the floor, and a bed heaped with soft pelts. Furnishings include a chest, a bag, a table, 2 chairs, and a small cabinet.
Check the cabinet.
The cabinet is empty. As you open the chest, Mindran, you see the chest holds 2,200 gold pieces. Of which you can easily funnel over to the casket of holding. And who do you want to have carrying the casket of holding?
I don't know. I mean, Ulmor's already carrying the
Haversack?
haversack, and
Oh, that's it, Mindran. There's nothing else besides the 2,200 gold. You've gained enough gold in this adventure to retire tenfold so far, just in this against the Giants.
it's Alias, bro, crazy.
But Hannibal, go ahead and give me a perception check, if you would, please.
Oh boy.
And your 401 kobold, nice. Nice, that was a good one. While you were over here in this area, you heard the rustling of chains and some ragged breathing.
Nice. I call the kids over.
Felix, if you want to join them, feel free to do so. Sharon will. She does want to hold off on her spells. She is a little bit low on spells as well, but she will offer you use of her healer's kit, so you can spend hit dice. But that noise, you also actually hear it as well, Felix, with your passive perception of 20 as you get closer. It seems to be coming from behind this wall.
This wall here. All right.
You got my back, Felix?
Yep.
There's nothing here.
There is another boulder. If you want to move it aside, go ahead and give me an athletics check.
We only have half the party.
They're over here.
We're all busted up? Hell yeah. Oh, I sprained my thumb. Ow. Fuck. Ow. Ouchie.
Oh, I've got
Ulmor,
it.
help.
Oh, wait. Sorry, it's a save.
Ulmor, you're able to move the boulder aside. Inside the room, torches light this room fairly dimly, and you note a female storm giant is chained on the north wall with huge manacles at her wrists and ankles. A fur rug in the middle of the room bears a table and 2 chairs. Upon the table are heaps of food on 6 golden platters and 3 silver bowls. 2 huge flagons of ivory set with gems have been filled with fine wine. The scent from the food and the wine fill the chamber. Obviously, these refreshments have been set out to tantalize the giant, perhaps maybe into submitting to whatever the Jarl's whims are.
Ulmor, wine.
As you walk in, she, in her rather huge form, kind of looks to you, and you kind of see a bit of defiance. She says, "The evil Jarl brings groundlings in to try to break me. He will never break me. You and your evil shall never break me."
You've got the wrong idea.
I'm just here for your wine.
Why are you chained to the wall? This seems unkind. Have you done something wrong? What's going on here?
She looks at you. Looks at you warily. Give me a persuasion check, Ulmor.
Meh.
What is the blood you bear? Why do you look as if you've been at battle for days?
Well, we have. We've been fighting our way through here for days. Seems like days. Anyway, I lost track of time. But we've been in here battling everything, all the giants. Too many giants.
You are not aligned with the Jarl?
No.
I do smell ogre's blood upon you, as well as that of Frost and Cloud. She sniffs again. Free me, and I will aid you.
All right, it sounds reasonable. What do you think, guys? I think she's telling the truth. And can I make to see if I think she's telling the truth?
You sure can.
What do you want to do? Insight or not insight?
Insight, yeah, no. Insight would be the one, yeah.
Yeah.
She's telling the truth. Also, go ahead and give me a history check. You've been dealing with giants for a while, so I'll give you all advantage on the check.
Okay. Oh.
You want all of us or just Ulmor?
Well, all of you. You've been fighting giants for weeks. You do kind of remember the history of a little bit of the ordning that you talked about with some of the folks in Phandalin and such like that, and you've fought the hill giants, you fought through with the frost giants, and you do come to realize that at the top of the ordning are the storm giants, and typically storm giants are good aligned. And it definitely seems from the torture that she's been subject to that the Jarl's been trying to break her spirit to join them. in an effort perhaps maybe to have the storm giants join them as well. You obviously know also that there's been some sort of allegiance with the fire giants as well. And it does seem as if they have not broken the storm giants.
Okay. Ulmor looks really hard at the food and wine on the table, and then looks at her, and then looks back at the food, but then shakes his head and says, "Okay, I'll release you. Then maybe we can dine upon this feast."
Indeed.
And,
Free
comes
me.
over,
Feed me.
breaks the
For God's
chains.
sake, clothe me, and I will aid you.
He comes over and he just takes the chains or whatever he has to do to get them open, breaks them, pries them apart, whatever he's got to do. He's got his gauntlets of ogre power, so he's just like.
Sure. Yeah, you can go ahead and free her of her manacles.
Okay.
When you do, she kind of glances at you and glances at the table, kind of seeing if your promise was true.
And then Ulmor steps back and grabs the pitcher of wine and pours himself a big tall glass.
She immediately starts tearing into the food.
He pours a second
As she
glass.
starts eating the food, you can tell she has not eaten for days.
Yeah, he pours a big glass for her, and he sits down to eat right along with her with almost as much gusto.
She says that her name is Vestra.
The Storm Sister Vestra.
You also, with those history checks, mean that when she calls you groundlings, she's not meaning it as an insult, just that you're smaller creatures and closer to the ground. This might be something that many giants use for smaller creatures, not necessarily meaning it as an insult, but because you're closer to the ground. You're groundlings.
A little hurtful, but
After a while, Sharon ends up coming over and says, "What in the what? Oh my." So I take it we're resting here for the night?
Ulmor lets out a large burp and then says, "Yes, I'm almost ready to rest as soon as I have a little bit more," and keeps shoveling food in his face.
And you can easily shove the boulder back into place.
All right.
we're going to rest with her.
Well, that's one of the things that when you mention something along those lines and you're eating and drinking and such, Sharon does mention that if she was imprisoned here, we probably should find another place to sleep. Might I make a suggestion, she says.
But of course, where?
It seemed that the giants stayed clear of the dragons. Perhaps we should rest in their lair.
A bit smelly, but why not? Let's go.
And she kind of looks at Ulmor and then kind of glances over to Phelix. It's like, is he being real again? As Ulmer's probably smells like a field full of manure by himself.
Doesn't have a clue.
It doesn't, yes. For those chat, Ulmer's dump stats are both intelligence and wisdom, by the way. That's why he is played the way he is expertly by Tontagen. So let me just go ahead and move your tokens over there to the area where the dragons were.
Okay.
Make it a little bit easier. I'll move the Manifest Mind as well.
I feel the tokens start to move when I grab one of the horns of wine.
Oh, you can grab all the food. You can
Taking
grab all
it with
the food.
me.
You can grab the platters, everything. The platters themselves are worth 500 gold each. And there were six. There were 6 golden platters. There were 3 silver bowls. The 3 bowls are worth 50 gold each. And the 2 flagons were worth 100 gold each.
How many flagons?
2.
6 platters worth how much?
The platters were worth 500 gold each.
Okay.
Silver bowls were 50 gold each.
Yep,
The two
three.
flagons were 100.
Yeah, 3 bowls with 50 gold each, and 2 flagons with 100 gold each. And
All that
believe me,
delicious wine.
before you are ready to spend the evening, and you might actually have to use, you can, Mindran, close that boulder down with your companions. Good looking out. Take back your inspiration as well. Let me find that on the light layer to close that boulder. I'll just have to draw one in. Thank you for the resub with Prime. Very much appreciated. Scions of Gamers. Welcome in, Scion. So you will have to have Phelix ritual cast one Layman's tiny hut with just for the storm giant. And then Shae would cast the other ritual up the other Liam's tiny hut for everyone. Mindran, you want to meditate over there by the door. If you are going to rest for the evening, obviously they're not going to see you inside the tiny hut, but it's probably still, as Mindran is pointing out, probably not a bad idea to set a watch for the evening. Mindran and Shae only have to meditate for 4 hours, being that they're elves. So they could both meditate by the entrance if the rest of you just wanted to take a full rest without having to take a watch.
Well, I was going to say I could put an alarm spell outside the entrance, just inside the entrance, so we can have the alarm as well.
Okay, that way you won't even have to bring up any tiny huts or anything like that.
I think the tiny huts wouldn't be a bad idea. On top of that,
the storm giant's just going to crawl up here onto that ledge that was way up there, where the dragon was.
Okay. Ulmor, since everyone's talking about the tiny huts, Ulmor wanted to say, hey, don't forget, I do have the Mud Slick Tower.
You do have the Mud Slick Tower still.
Yes.
Ooh.
that needs stone, doesn't it? We just got a bunch of ice here.
Yeah, but Ulmor doesn't really, he hears you talking about hut stuff, and he's like, wanted to let everybody know.
I've got a tower.
He's got to stay. And using it in here would probably be a bad idea, but here it is. I posted. Yeah. 20 feet on the side and 30 feet high. Yeah.
Let me see how tall the ceilings are here again. General features. The ceilings are 30 to 40 feet high. Those large caves, 45 to 60, so this is probably about 50 feet high in this cavern. Keep in mind where you did discover that was in an underground cavern as well. Remember, it was tilted on its side?
So we could do the tower. We could do the huts. We're protected, definitely protected in the tower, but we're protected.
That was round 4. Let me go through round 5. Let me go through and do a couple more things real quick for everyone. Well, I guess it won't matter because everyone's going to take a long rest, so you'll lose all the temporary hit points anyway. Do you want to set up watches, or do you just want to leave it to Shae and Mindran?
I think Shae and Mindraa will be fine. They seems like they'll be good to go.
Wait, this isn't Lotro.
What?
That is true, Scion. That is true. Normally, we play D&D on Sundays. We have missed it the past couple Sundays, which is why we're playing Lotro on Sunday evenings. But yes, D&D. Lotro Losho adjacent. There we go.
Yeah.
So decisions, gentlemen. Up to you. Do you want Sharon and Mindran to be your sole guardians? Each one of them meditating for their 4 hours and then watching for the other 4? They're both happy to do it. Definitely it seems Mindran is happy to do so.
And they only need 4 anyway, so that's fine for me.
Good with that.
Okay. So, Felix, you can still bring up the alarm right in front of the boulder if you want.
Yeah.
And bring up the tiny hut for the rest of your group. And let me see. You may now take the benefits of a long rest.
Yay.
Doggy.
Sleepy time.
Healing up to full, getting back all of your hit points, all of your hit dice. You will lose all your temporary hit points.
No!
But I'm sure you'll get them back the next day sometime. Long rest. We'll spell this back together. There we go. Hit dice back to max.
Change out any spells.
Yes, if you want to prepare any different spells, feel free to do so. Sharon is going to, because she realized that banishment spells would probably work nicely with that Oni and such like that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, she's going to drop freedom of movement and take banishment instead. She has raised the dead, so she's considering getting rid of Revivify, but she's going to keep that just in case because she does continually look at Felix a little worried about, she kind of feels as if she might have dropped the ball trying to be too much of a hero.
Not gonna happen again.
She says, I know it won't.
Like, I was trying to get away. It's not my fault. I got trapped in between two of them.
You can tell that she's not blaming you. She's blaming herself.
Not your fault either. I really needed to. I could have gotten away.
Okay, so with the comment from the giant after Ulmor wakes up, he would like to try to come over here and start melting some of this ice and start kind of bathing himself. He likes to be clean. Of course, he strips down in the nude.
Shae will, of course, stop you again and say, Felix, prestidigitation, please.
And
keep your clothes on. Keep your clothes on, she says. Keep your clothes on. How many times do we have to tell you this?
Okay,
We've
sorry.
been adventuring together for months. Let Felix use this magic.
Yeah, man, okay. The ice was...
I look up to see what the female giant...
At least if you're going to want to take an ice bath for your health, feel free to do so, but leave on the loincloth, please.
Oh yeah, forget about that. It just seems
there are
so
two
much
ladies
more...
traveling with you now, Ulmor. Not just one.
Oh.
And she looks to Mindran.
He thinks everyone should take off their clothes and take a bath. He doesn't worry about that.
Don't forget the
female giant.
The female storm giant now too, yes.
She seems interested, though. I'm not going to lie.
She doesn't seem interested in the least.
That's not romance.
He just wants to take a bath.
everyone taking the benefits of a long rest?
Yes.
Yes.
Excellent.
Except for wiping out my temps.
Do that. And there we go.
Shaelrin, for the meantime, the Storm Giantess does not have anything to wield. So in the meantime, she's going to look to Phelix and kind of speak with Phelix, and she thinks it's a great idea. What does Phelix think about it? With what you know of Storm Giants, the Storm Giant's going to help you out. She is going to lend Waith to the Storm Giant.
Nice.
It'll probably be better wielded by her for now, until one of you are able to do so as well. But the Storm Giantess, the Storm Sister, as you call her, Vestra, she will wield it and give it back to you when she has fulfilled what she sees as her obligation for you freeing her, which is to kill the Frost Giant Jarl.
Oh.
The Morning Star is not magical, Mindran, by the Cloud Giant. She could wield it if need be. But the only thing Shaelrin says is that a great sword could be used one-handed by the Storm Giant, and it does extra damage to giants, and she guarantees that the Storm Giant will have a better chance of hitting. And also the temptation of her having Waith is she feels that Shaelrin feels that having the power of that sword in her hands makes her want to gives her a bit of bloodlust that she's not comfortable with, because she'd much rather be comfortable keeping you all alive, and she feels that she kind of let Phelix down by not using that. That's okay, Phelix. You can say all you want that it is not her fault, but she does feel that way.
I have Misty Step. If I really needed to be out of there, hell, I have Teleport. If I really needed to be out of there, I'm gone.
She says, I understand that, but we don't want you to pull an Ulmor next time.
Oh, Ulmor's now a verb. I love it.
You pulled me how?
Prepping, you already have that prepped already, yeah. As a Gloomstalker spell. Let me see if there's anything else. She did drop one more spell. She did just drop Cure Wounds because she's mostly using Healing Word. She does have Mass Cure Wounds still available. She has Mass Healing Word available. She did pick up Banishment.
I dropped Conjure Minor Elementals and took Polymorph instead.
Okay. She's going to go ahead and pick up Dispel Magic and prep that.
Good, I don't think I have that. Nope.
All right. You are long rested and ready to head back out into the crevasse, the lower levels.
Raries before we leave.
Okay. Ritual of Rary's telepathic bond, including the Storm Giantess, Vestra in it as well. Let me change her name so that we have that changed.
Okay.
Vestra.
Big Sister Vestra is what Ulmor calls her.
And do you want to make your way back? You just want to move you kind of over back into the area where where you were last?
Yeah. I think it'd be a good idea.
It might be easier for me to just move everyone over there. Sure. Phelix and Manifest Mind. Ooh.
What happened?
And that is where one of the Frost Giants came from, was down to the south.
Okay.
And it is almost the top of the hour, so that is where we will finish off tonight's session, with you preparing to head deeper down into the dungeons, having had a long rest, not being in combat, and ready to explore deeper into the Frost Jarl's stronghold here in the icy north of Icewind Dale. Great job, everyone. Thank you all for watching and hanging out this evening. Thank you for the Prime subs and the resubs. Very much appreciated. Thank you for the recent follows as well. It's good to be back playing some D&D again on Sunday evenings. We're going to finish this up and finish up the Against the Giants. And then we're going to start working on moving into our Gothic horror game that we're going to be following up with after the Against the Giants is finished. Doing some homebrew after that in our own area, our own world that we created for the Gothic horror games here shortly. We will be back tomorrow morning, 11 a.m. Eastern, for some Master of Dungeons Live Adventures in Middle-earth. The rest of the week's going to be a little bit up in the air. We might have a delay on the stream on Tuesday, as we have some important appointments in the morning. And then we should be back also on Tuesday evening for some more Vecta Eve of Ruin as well. But if you have a chance, check out the social links in the About Us section below. Maybe give us a follow on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Maybe if you would be so kind as to comment, share, like the posts. Same thing for our Patreon page, as well as a link to our YouTube channel. If you would, go to YouTube and give us a sub. It is free to do. Comment on the videos. You can catch up on the D&D campaigns over there on YouTube as well. If you want to chat with us off stream, click the link in chat, or the About Us section below. Click the Discord panel to join the Master of Dungeons Community Discord server. We don't shape an accepting, caring, and inclusive gaming community. There's also 3 links down there below as well in the About Us section. There's a link to the merch store, to the Dungeon Masters Guild for some things that I've created for D&D, as well as a wish list here for Roll20, our VCT of choice. Anything you purchase from those 3 links will directly help us support the channel. Anything to say, gentlemen, before we sign off for the evening?
Thanks for a good session.
All right. Thank you all for watching. Thank you for hanging out. We're going to raid out to another channel. We love all of you. And until we speak again, as always, happy adventuring. Take care, all.